So, I want to tell y'all a story, and the only reason that I'm doing so in a dark car right now is because, well, this is literally just after it happened. I rail fan a lot, and was just kind of bemoaning the fact that I hadn't gotten out to rail fan much locally over the last bit, and so decided after work today, on a Monday, to just go down to the south area of King County to just film some trains. I went down to Auburn and got a couple of trains there. It was a really weird thing that happened where there was a sounder that came through on the far track, and then two other BNSF trains just immediately came out of the yard. One a really small autorack train. I don't know where that was going, probably Tacoma. And then the other one was an Everett to Roosevelt trash train, which I always love getting, and had a fake bonnet on the front, which is really cool. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just head over to Auburn Station. Hadn't filmed there before, and got there right as the sounder got there as well, and really wanted to get a going away shot of it with a train coming out of the Auburn yard heading for Stampede Pass. The BNSF tends to hold all of their trains, grain trains mostly, that are heading east over Stampede Pass line, which is, typically an eastbound only line, and fleet them. There's typically one or two that go out in decently short succession. And, there's a red signal already on the Stampede line, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll just wait for, one to go out and stuff. And one literally starts leaving right when the sounder leaves, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going out to, Black Diamond to get a printer for my printing business, which I do just art prints, stickers, that sort of stuff on the side in Seattle. Also just to have a better printer, because my current one is, getting old. And I was like, all right, I'm going to be in the area anyway, so let's go out to Palmer. And Palmer is this really cool junction on the Stampede line. It's one of the last places you can get access to that line before it goes into private property, or public property technically, but no trespassing property. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get the train here. I don't know if it's going to get there on time, but I just decided to get out there and just go, because it's only 10 minutes from where I'm picking up this printer. And when I get there, it starts raining. And I, about 6 months ago, had invested in a little clip for my tripod so that I could keep my camera out while it was raining, because that never used to be a problem in California, but obviously it was up here. And I set up, and about 20 minutes pass. I'm just hanging out and chilling. And then the sun peeks through the clouds in the middle of this rainstorm, and a rainbow appears. And right when the rainbow appears, the train honks its horn for the grade crossing across the street. And I get the most intense adrenaline rush, tone tag positive, of my entire life. While I am hearing this train come across the bridge, I almost pass out, literally, from how excited I am. It feels like the most amazing, incredible roller coaster of just this mixture of fear, what if I mess up the shot, of excitement of, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. And then the train came, and I got the shot, and it was okay. And it turned out amazing and incredible, and one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. And this is why I love this hobby so much, is that there wasn't a special engine leading, it wasn't a special train, it was just a grain empty. It's one of the most boring trains you can think of out here. But the location was so cool. It's this amazing bridge. The scenery is gorgeous. It's in the middle of the foothills of the Cascade Mountains. And, it's a rainbow. It's a train and a rainbow. It's a trainbow. You can't get any better than that. This is why I love this hobby so much, is just moments like that just happen, and you just are kind of in awe at the number of things that had to align for that to happen. And I just can't get over how lucky I feel to have experienced that. And I really hope that I can get a lot more moments like that throughout my rail fanning career, because I already have, and I just feel really lucky to have gotten that. And that stuff's why I love this hobby. So thanks for taking a look, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.
service on S-Line and inbound from 8:30 a.m. to 10:40 a.m. On Wednesday, February 11th for the Seahawks Championship Parade. Visit southtransit.org/Seahawks Parade. Special event service on S-Line and inline from 8:30 a.m. through 10:40 a.m. On Wednesday, February 11th for the Seahawks Championship Parade. Visit southtransit.org/Seahawks Parade.